Termites are primitive insects that have evolved over millions of years. They are related to the ever-present cockroach and are most directly related to wood-eating cockroaches. The most damaging termite to our homes is the subterranean termite. Subterranean termites live primarily in the ground, leaving the ground only in search of food. Termites are one of only a few types of animals that can digest the main chemical component of wood, cellulose. The termite's ability to digest wood is its most valuable contribution to the cycle of nature. Without termites, the world might very well be covered with a layer of dead or decaying wood. Most termites consume only grasses or decayed wood. Only a few species of termites consume sound, undecayed wood, the kind of wood we use to build our homes with. The fact these species of termites will search for food above ground as well as below is why they are such a problem for homeowners. What may be beneficial to the cycle of nature is in fact a potential nightmare for a homeowner. You probably don't think of termites as a threat to your home on the same scale as a cyclone. And it's hard to imagine termites causing damage as bad as fire. Yet year after year, termites damage more homes than cyclones, storms, and fires combined. Subterranean termites live collectively in large groups called colonies. Colonies whose members can number in the thousands and even millions, depending on the species of termite, live in underground nests. These nests are located in most of the temperate and tropical regions of the Earth. Just because you may not see termites doesn't mean they aren't there. Within each colony are several different types of termites. Each different type of termite in a colony has a different duty to perform. This specialization of duties within the colony is an important key to the success of termites and their ability to consume large amounts of wood. Let's look at the different types of colony members that live and work in the nest. Together with the king, the queen is responsible for growing the colony. The queen is the largest type of termite in the colony. In fact, by comparison to other termites, she is tremendous in size. The queen is a proverbial egg-laying machine. She can lay thousands of eggs a day from her enlarged abdomen. Queen termites can live a very long time. In some instances, as long as 20 years. The king termite serves one purpose: to mate with the queen. The king is much smaller than the queen, and he lives his entire life at her side. The soldier termite's only duty is to defend the colony against external threats. Their mouthparts are highly specialized defense mechanisms useful only for defense. This specialization leaves soldier termites unable to care for themselves. Soldiers are totally reliant on the other colony members for their food and care. Worker termites are the foundation of the colony and are the most numerous type of termite in the colony. They perform all functions of the colony other than reproduction and defense. They are responsible for the care and feeding of other colony members. They are highly efficient at locating food, an important fact to remember. It is the worker termite that is solely responsible for damage to wood. Nymphs are immature young termite colony members. Based on their exposure to different chemical hormones at different points in their life cycle, nymphs can mature into any of the other types of colony members. These hormonal signals are transmitted to the nymphs based on the needs of the colony for more or less of different types of colony members. The division of duty between different types of colony members makes a termite colony an efficient consumer of wood. This is certainly good for the environment, but bad for the unsuspecting homeowner. Termites are secretive insects that always work out of view. They make every effort to keep their presence undetected for several reasons. First, despite the presence of defensive soldier termites, termite colonies have little protection against disturbances such as movement of a food source they are inhabiting. In most cases, the only protection that termites have against such disturbances is to abandon the disturbed area or food source. Termites are soft-bodied insects whose skin offers no real protection against the outside environment. To protect themselves, they must construct enclosed tunnels to move between their nest and distant points, such as a food source. Termite tunnels are constructed of glued together soil or whatever other loose matter is available. Mature termite colonies perform an annual event that is often the only clue to the existence of the colony, the release of still another type of colony member out into the general environment. These colony members are winged reproductive termites, referred to as alates. Alates leave the colony in group flights that often consist of a mass of thousands of fluttering termites that look like a swarm. The purpose of this process is very simple: to disperse reproductive termites to form more termite colonies nearby. Colonies time the release of alates carefully to coincide with periods of ideal atmospheric conditions such as moderate heat, calm winds, and high relative humidity. This timing increases the likelihood that the alates will be successful in establishing their new colonies. Most types of termites flight once or twice a year. Flights occur at different times of the year depending on the species of subterranean termite. Some types of termites flight in the spring, others during summer. Regardless of when a flight occurs, its function is always the same: to form new colonies. As seen here, flights normally occur out of human view, in an area such as a forest, and are of no concern. Termites become a subject of concern only when they focus their attack on processed forms of cellulose, such as the wood in a building. During the construction of a house, many, but not all existing food sources in the ground are removed. However, termite colonies in the ground remain in place, as hungry as ever. When a house is built in an area infested with termites, worker termites from the colony continue to search for food in the same area which is now occupied by a new house.